Well, so long as you keep that distance, right, I think you can do both tourism and sustainability. As Minister Singh pointed out, and I didn't realize he's an absolute encyclopedia in the cinema. He really wants you. That's good. There's more than 95 years here. Right.
God, yes.
1913, that's right.
Yeah.
And he wants you, and I think he's seen you moving your legs. The only other person who could do it was Shami Kapoor. So I guess you played a cop last time. You'll have to do the Nadu Nadu in Kashmir now. That's what he wants. So I think let's hope that happens soon.
Sure, sir. You're joining me today. Absolutely, it's my honor.
But you know, it has to be said, I mean, as a person, besides the fact that you travel for work and have shot across the world and India as well, you travel a lot for leisure. You actually collect artifacts from places you go to. Where does that passion come from?
God, I don't know where this comes from. Because I'm not much into the art or the artifacts, but something that is meaningful and something that connects me to that city. When I go back, I usually collect something and it remembers, it makes me remember of that country. And Europe has always been my favorite country. Now Japan has become my new favorite country. The culture, the people, it is a special country. I'll tell you why Japan. When we went to promote RRR in Japan,
it's huge in Japan.
It was huge. We did about 150 million in Japan, and I thank the Japanese audience. They're so warm, and it's in Japan. Why it's so famous, so special to me is my wife is carrying right now. She's in her 7th month, and the magic happened in Japan. So I will never forget Japan, and of course, to all the other G20 friends in the countries who have come here, each one are so special to India, the relationship with India, and especially film tourism. We all want to go and shoot in every country. All the countries are so rich in their culture, and we as Indian actors and Indian film, we want to explore our culture and their culture. I want to see how these two cultures can come together and create a phenomenon, which is the global cinema, not Indian cinema or any other country's cinema. I want to see a global cinema, and with all your support, I think it can happen.
You know, as Mr. Kant also said, I mean, Indian cinema is also one of the ways that Indians have access to the world, right? And we've seen those places, we wanted to go there. To quote some recent examples, you can think of Turkey. A lot of people want to go to Turkey after they saw Turkey in the Ragnarok, right? A lot of Indians went to London in the 90s after they saw Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge. Everybody wanted to be there, right? Which is the same thing as how everyone wanted to go to Goa after Dil Chahta Hai. Other examples from your films where they've seen this and that's the country they want to go to, or films that you've seen and because you've seen them, that's the country you want to go to?
Come to India. Please. This is, I mean, India is so vast and it's so untapped. I don't know, a lot of people, especially my Honorable Minister has educated us about the vastness of India, from the Thar Desert and the east and the mountains, which is so vast. And the south, we have the beautiful culture, the God's own country, the Kerala, backwaters. There are so many. I think I want to explore India more. I don't think I want to travel for my next couple of films unless the producer and the director is from Hollywood.
Right.
I want to stick to my culture. I want to stick here. And I want to educate that our Indian sentiments are so strong. Our culture is so strong. There is a lot of dignity in our stories. Nowadays when you see, it's not about South India, North Indian movies, it's about the Indian Mitika story. Our Desi stories are coming out finally. And I'm sure that the other countries, when they see what is good, why should I go to an Indian cinema theatre? Why should I see an Indian cinema? Not to see what they've already experienced, they want to see what is India. And today our lovely directors are showing what is India on the silver screen.
Which you have. And I think it might be fair to suggest that even without going to those countries, cinema is a great way for us to travel through our eyes. You don't need a passport, you don't need a plane ticket. You certainly don't need a visa. You can just watch a film and think that you've been to that country and then you return. And Indian cinemas played that role hugely, right? Now, one of the things is that, which a lot of people don't realize, is how many films we make in a year. And that it's not just films that are made in Mumbai. There are films made in Chennai, there are films made in Bangla, in Kolkata, there are films made down, in the industry that you belong to, which is also the industry, which is also the city where Minister Reddy is from. Tell us a little more about the cinema that comes from Hyderabad. That's another face that you are of and have been for many years. Firstly, how is Indian mainstream cinema different from other cinemas? And how is cinema that comes from Hyderabad different from other mainstream cinemas in India?
That's a very intense question.
We have the time in the world.
No, I don't know if I have the knowledge to answer that.
Okay. You have all the experience.
Yeah, I'm trying to say
Yes.
what I have from my experience. There are much better people, legends who can talk about this and give you the right answer. This is one industry that has paid my EMIs, which I grew up in, paid my bills, made me who I am, made my dad who he is, and the great legends we have in our country. It was for a long time not recognized as an industry, but today it is a film industry. And thank God it is. And this film industry is something, it is the best form of entertainment in India, which can make you forget of all the worries. Because India with 1.8 billion people, they have 1.8 billion problems. These films we make in India, sometimes people don't connect in the West. They're like, why are they dancing? Why are they fighting? Why are they dancing so much? But this is our culture. Every film industry, every country makes movies according to their culture.